So this beautiful client of mine reached out to me and said she wanted to make her hair. She sent me a sample, like a video of what she wanted. It was a boho with some cornrows, like all back cornrows, but just half of it. We used to call it shade then, right? The hairstyle where you have single braids at the back, then the front is just cornrows with extension. So she showed me the sample and I said, okay, that's fine. So we talked about the date, price, and of course the deal was sealed, and she came around with the extension. So this was just me here, doing my thing. Regularly I part my hair into two. Like if you see I've sectioned the hair, the front part is where I'm going to put the cornrows to, right, while the back one is just going to be the single boho, right? So when I'm doing boho, most times I really don't like putting too many bow extension, right? Because at times if you're not lucky, like not having a good texture boho, the hair might tangle fast. Like the boho itself, the coily aspect of the extension might tangle fast, right? So most times I try to put lesser boho. At times I put 3 strands, I put 2 strands, but I always make sure I tell my clients, like, look at why I don't like putting much boho so that it doesn't get tangled on time. So this is just me. I'm done with the whole back. You can see the pattern, you can see the lines, right? So I try to make sure I follow the pattern when I'm making my braid, so that anyhow you want to style it, you can style it and everywhere will look so beautiful and so neat as well, right? Okay, so I was just done with the back, and the next was for me to do the cornrows at the front. So yeah, I'd done lots of cornrows already. Like I was just close to the center here making this beautiful and it's fading cornrows. So some will say Ghana braids, right? But we know these are also fading cornrows where you have to add extensions as you go, but yet you're not seeing where where the extensions are being added. So yeah, we're kind of like happy because we're almost rounding up with the hair. Braids like this usually take time. Doing your bow takes more time than you doing your regular braids, because the time you used to put each boho, make sure it stays right, takes more time than just the regular regular con or regular box braids that you make. So yeah, it was just me putting the hair in hot water. And when I do boho, I try to pick the boho part out first, right, before I do the coils. So this was just me putting my mousse. See, I'd put it in hot water. I was just putting my mousse because I cut the mouth out. When you put in hot water, you cut the thread, and this is what we have at the end of it all. I believe this is beautiful. She actually loved her hair, and I think you would love doing something like this as well. Thank you so much for watching.